Google Maps is one of the best mapping tools available. You can access it by clicking on the Maps tab or the Maps link at the top of Google. You can find directions from one place to another using Google Maps, but there's so much more than that you can do with it. For example, let's say that you are visiting New York City and would like to visit the Empire State Building, then visit Times Square. I'm going to go ahead and type in the Empire State Building, which it automatically comes in as a search, so I'm going to type that. And you can see right here the marker is indicating where this is at on the map. And so I can see where it's at, and I'm going to click on this, and it gives me the address, but I'm going to click directions from here, or to here, and I'm going to say from Times Square in New York. I can click on directions, and I can get the directions seeing how to get here. Now looking at this, you can see that there are many one-way streets in New York City, and I'd have to go a certain route. Maybe I'm there as a tourist and I'm just walking around and I don't need to go this exact route. Google will actually let me change to a walking map. So it'll show me the walking distance instead of having to follow the one-way routes I would follow if I were driving. I could follow the walking route. So this will give you a way that you can walk to your destinations. You can also search by public transportation and it'll show you which way to find the stops and how to get to where you need to go. You can also switch to bicycling, and it will show you the best route to take if you're bicycling. So this is a great feature that you can use in Google Maps, not just to find where you're going, but to find where you're going by what means of transportation. You can also search Google Maps by changing this from the map view. You can change it to a satellite view. If you want to see what the lay of the land or what it looks like, you can change it this way. I'm going to change it back to maps though. Maybe you're driving and you want to see what the traffic looks like. You can click on traffic and you can see there's an indicator here showing you where the traffic is going to be slow and where it's going to be fast. So you can see which way to go or which route you need to change. So Google Map doesn't only show you which way to go, but it also helps you plan ahead which way would be the best if you're driving, what routes to avoid, and what routes you should take. This is a great tool and a great asset for many things. Another thing I like about Google Maps is you can click on more and you can actually click on photos and you can see photos of things that are along the way in this area. You can see where things have been uploaded and maybe check out some of the things as you're walking. I'm going to turn off the photos. Now, another thing I want to show you, let's say that you've never been to New York City and you're kind of nervous about walking down this street to make sure you don't get lost. Let me switch it back to the walking view. So I'm going to go down this route, but before I go to this route, I want to kind of see what it's going to look like. Over here, you can actually click on this person right here when you go to the zoom in and zoom out. This person will actually come out, and anywhere that's highlighted in blue indicates that Google has actually videotaped, or not videotaped, they've photographed the area. And it's a street view that you can go down and you can actually see what it will look like on that street. And you can follow the route that you're going to take simply by clicking on these arrows here. It will take you one photo at a time, and you can follow the blue route so that you can see where you're going. Now maybe you want to do this so that you just look up and you can look around. Google is a great way to let you tour something before you actually go through and get there. To close out of Street View, simply click on the X right here and it will take you back to your map. You can navigate around your map to see different areas. You can also use Street View. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to move down to where the Statue of Liberty is. Now if I click on the Street View again and I drag it down, notice there's actual spots in the water. Now this isn't where you're walking, but this is where images are found based on that area. And so you could actually look around and see different parts in the water, such as Ellis Island, simply by clicking on all of the different arrows and moving around to the different pictures. So this allows you to go through and take a virtual tour without having to actually get there, or it will help you if you're trying to get somewhere and you want to know how to get there before you get there. You can see lots of different images this way. So as you can see, Google Maps is more than just showing you how to get from one place to another, but it's showing you how you can navigate around, you can walk around, you can see traffic. In addition to that, you can also change to satellite view and you can install Google Earth and see a 3D view. And I'll show you that in a different video. But with Google Maps, you can find where you are going and where you are at, or simply a remote place from the comfort of your computer. This is a great technology for school field trips on a budget. You can travel the world without having to leave the classroom.